Okay, Northern Lights, here we Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to historic Macquarie Field on the campus of Washburn High School, where tonight's South High Tigers and your Washburn Millers end the regular 2020 season. And now, the starting lineups for the South High Tigers. In goal, G1, Kenneth Goretztieta. Number 3, Sadiq Madsen Kita. Number 5, Senior Jackson Lund. Number 6, Senior Kai Alakisira. Number 8, Senior Dimitri Nair. Number 9, Senior Idran Cuddy. Number 11, Junior James Mystirk. Number 16, Sophomore Nick Luckow. Number 17, Senior Abdikador Muhammad. Number 23, Sophomore Charlie Cullen. And rounding out the Tigers tonight, number 27, Sophomore Miles Drips. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Washburn Millers. Starting number 3, Senior Defender Alex Converse. Number 5, Junior Defender Brooks Peterson. Number 6, Junior Midfielder Lewis Waltauer. Number 7, Senior Forward Benno Boda. Number 8, Junior Midfielder Josh John. Number 10, Junior Midfielder Sam Caton.
Crushing it, Jim.
Number 17, Senior Defender Will Crawford. Number 19, Junior Louis Bent. Number 20, Senior Defender Ollie Crowell. Number 22, Senior Midfielder Brian Fuentes. And in goal, number 17, Ben Schleiman. Your Washburn Millers are coached by Aaron Percy. Assistant coaches Sean Keir, Steve Alexander, Garrett Olson, and AD Reggie Perkins. Our principal is Emily Palmer. And the coach for the South High Tigers is Derek Johnson, Principal Brett Stringer.
As the kids like to say, Jim, game on.
Game on, Paul. Reminds me of Wayne's World.
Are we switching seats, Jim?
Game on, Paul. You're supposed to say, game on,
Game on, Garth. Tight quarters.
You know,
Tight
in
quarters.
in the South booth, there's at least room for 3 or 4 of us sitting in the same general vicinity.
Not in the Washburn
In the
booth.
Washburn booth, we can barely get past each other.
Tight fit.
Tight fit.
It's not just my waistband, though, that as well. Well, so Jim, this is the second time in just a
2
couple
weeks.
of weeks we've
Yep.
seen these squads play. What do you recall from the last game that we want to be looking for tonight?
I recall that number 17, Abdikadur Muhammad, has amazing speed on the right-hand side.
Wheels, you might say.
Wheels. And I think that if we shut him down, we have a strong chance of coming out with a second victory.
Agreed.
He did get winded in the second half, so, you know, a guy can only have so much gas.
As a 46 year no comment. Jim?
Yeah.
I'm not well, never mind.
Well,
no
Paul,
comment.
you just ran a
I'm just gonna
marathon.
move
Paul,
straight
you
on.
just ran a marathon, for heaven's sake.
True. You never met my grandfather, though.
No, I guess I haven't.
So one thing we did notice in terms of strategy in the first meeting between these two squads up at South was that we were dropping our center backs just a bit to manage the speed of Abdikadur. And that seemed to have been a strategy that worked. What do we got here? One of the players has some thing that they need to take off, maybe a wristband or some sort. You had to set on the sideline.
All right.
Looks like play's maybe going to start up here again. Or is he asking you to stop? I can't tell if he's doing this or if he's doing this.
I can't see the guy.
38-12.
Okay.
See if you can get him to do it a little bigger.
Yeah.
There's
All right,
some
folks.
history with this.
Yeah, right from the get-go. No signal from the referee.
It was a very subtle signal. He was making what looked like a heart signal from Justin Bieber fame.
Yeah, you couldn't tell. Is he a Bieber fan?
Right.
Or was he asking for the clock to stop?
Yeah. It would be typical to make an X with the forearms.
And typically
visible
after
from
a score or after a yellow card, but not on
Correct.
an equipment issue.
Correct.
All right, enough
That's okay.
defense. Enough defense on our part. We feel justified, right?
I do.
I do too.
And no defensiveness.
That's right.
It's a learning experience every game. The chemistry between the officials on the field and the boys in the booth is sometimes volatile.
And sometimes tentative.
Right.
But it's always a work in progress.
Not unusual for there to be a failure to communicate.
Yeah. It's sort of like long-term relationships.
Correct.
Albeit that we just started them.
What we have learned is that when we struggle to communicate, it is best to have the microphone off.
Off. Yeah, that is microphone off.
Good learning from last season.
That's right. All right, Paul, we're going to see if we can start to stream this thing so that we can see what's happening.
Benobota across the middle with the ball here for the Millers. Going to chip it up high to Alex Converse, number 3. Beautiful
All right,
first
here
touch.
goes-
He's going to get the corner. Can he finish? Oh, he's going to Sam Caton in the middle. Very unselfish up to start.
Looked like a shot
Probably
that was
could have
deflected.
kept that. Apologize to folks out there if you hear any squealing or even screaming from the booth. We are a little excited tonight. This is the end of the regular season for these squads. It's been fun to watch this boys program evolve over the course of the season. Season that's been marked by some unusual circumstances, not least of which beautiful through ball by Alex Converse. The pandemic just got the season started strangely. But they've managed to piece together a squad that makes some sense together. That was Josh John with a blast high to the right.
And you know, I think our sponsors from Northern Lights Video are trusting us a little bit more. We only have a 30-second delay tonight, as opposed to like 2-minute delay. Or
we'll keep it clean. Looks like we've got an injury substitution here. You got that number on your...
Stop.
It's always curious, too, to watch whether the officials are communicating with each other as well.
All right, so Paul, it's obvious to me that this crew, we're going to have to pay a lot closer attention to them for clock issues.
Yeah, we'll just maybe...
I mean, I can't tell if the side judge was asking us to stop the clock or what, so I'm going to watch him. Oh, Brian Fuentes with the pull through. Oh, my Lord. Oh! No, they're going to call... Are they going to call offside?
Called.
Yes, offside is called.
Yeah, unlucky.
Oh, my
there
word. The footwork by Brian Fuentes in that situation was astonishing.
Yep. Not quite sure what the conversation would be about. Yep. Offsides is the call.
Okay. Like the ref takes a little extra time, a little extra walk.
Nicely done.
Again, that was still, no matter what you say, that was an astonishing piece of footwork by Brian Fuentes.
Sure was.
It reminds me of a high school classmate of mine. He used to make people fall down in front of him. I mean, he could dribble past 3 or 4 people, and they were falling all over like flies. Eddie Santamaria.
Eddie Santamaria.
Eddie Santamaria, that's right.
Breaks my ankles just hearing that.
All right, beautiful cross, and a guy on the far post. Beautiful. Oh, wow, this is some amazing soccer there from South. That was a strong...
Walltower sends the ball up to Sam Caton. Sam Caton to Brian Fuentes. Get a little spacing here.
Oh,
going to get a
my
through ball to
Lord!
Alex Converse. Can he gather? Couldn't quite gather.
I tell you something, that Brian is putting on a show tonight. That through ball...
Goal kick for the Tigers. Yeah, that was beautiful.
That through ball was amazing. It was just perfectly timed. What's disappointing here, Paul, is that this is so exciting, we can't get an opportunity to talk about more fun stuff, like the booth and what's happening with the Capitol campaign.
Don't worry, we'll get a chance. We'll sneak that in, but you're right, it's fast-paced. And I've got to be honest, we've been calling games on the live stream away from our stadium for a while, not having to also manage the stadium sound system.
Yeah, it is a little...
There's a little bit of a... Say there's a little rust in the system.
Now I got to check in to see what's going on in the chat. I feel like something might be happening there.
Let's see if Pringles is finally going to throw some change in the kitty.
You'd sort of hope.
Louis Bent giving chase, manages to corral that in front of Abdi Kadur.
With everything that we've done for Pringles this year,
we've certainly raised their profile.
We're now looking for some of our fan favorites. Just going to put it out there. We're looking for the Converse family, looking for Bent family.
Ollie Kroll here with the throw-in.
There's Abdi Kadur. Looking for Grandma Judy in there somewhere.
Returning the favor.
Yeah.
Oh, my tummy hurts.
It's
just
really
watching.
nice to have some strong abs, right?
Fuentes up to Sam Caton. Well, to have any abs at all.
Beautiful pass.
Alex Converse. Good defense.
Sam Caton.
I think they figured that out. You may have noticed they dropped their center backs back about 5 yards.
All right. There's T. Bent. There's the Crawford family.
Caton gals it in, back out to Brooks Peterson. Peterson to Lewis Walltower. Walltower to Caton. Caton to Fuentes. Fuentes back to Caton. Room in the corner.
Little redundancy out there on the left side.
Oh, beautiful step over.
There. I'll take that. That was a good idea.
That shot just wide off the foot of number 5, Brooks Peterson for the Millers. Goal kick for the Tigers. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't mind a shot like that. See if you catch the keeper sleeping.
Yep.
You know those keepers always back there sleeping.
Well, yeah,
Isn't
that's
that right,
exactly
Jim?
what goalkeepers do. Yep. That's why they're the leaders that they are, Paul, because they're asleep.
Well, they're always napping.
I suppose the next thing they're always at the donut shop, right?
Well, if
that was offside for sure, no doubt about it. Good call on the referee or the side judge.
Offside's call. Free kick for the Millers. 30 minutes in the first half.
The little extracurriculars you guys are hearing is not Paul. It's not Paul's stomach. No one's eating in the booth. That's just some kids outside. Yeah.
Those were my inner giggles.
Your inner giggles?
Yeah. Oh, good help there by Brooks Peterson on the back side of that. The center back had to step up. Benaboda chips it up to Sam Caton. Caton out wide to Converse. Converse back to Converse. Oof. Man, that front is doing some pretty play tonight.
Okay.
Whoops,
We're going to get something on this. Wait, watch.
That was a whoopsie daisy.
Okay. He just called
no
foul.
bigs. No
I'll
bigs.
tell you something. If I'm a goalkeeper and I get hit like that, there's either going to be some payback. Come on, Paul.
Let me dust off your crown.
Well, no, I'm just going to tell you right now. You're not coming in and hitting me like that without getting an elbow in the face. That's just how it goes.
Well,
that's,
next time.
That's the way you play it.
Yeah, keeper's got to send a message.
Yeah.
It was incidental, though. Nice to see the sportsmanship. Nice to see him checking in with each other afterwards.
No doubt it's incidental, but like I said, it's also incidental if my elbows are up in the air, you know.
Right.
That's how goalkeepers train anyway.
Schleiman retreats. Ollie Kroll with the save there. Clears it out wide. Well, that's the thing. I mean, if the keeper's not back there napping, they're back there complaining about the possibility of getting bumped into.
Complaining is called coaching. That's what it is. Complaining and coaching are not the same thing.
Well, let's... when folks go to washburnsoccer.com/live, perhaps in the memo line you could put bubble suit for goalkeeper.
You mean, what do they say? What is it that they say these days?
Well done by Ollie Kroll there. What's that?
Oh, I can't. It's just some ridiculous political thing about being soft.
Oh, yeah. I know the term.
Precious. Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it.
He sure tried to pull up. He even signaled, don't worry, guys. I know I'm offsides.
Yeah.
Sam Caton just high behind that.
So for the fans out there, from North Carolina, we are getting word that I'm not lying about the goalkeeper, that I took a guy's ear off one time.
Did you bite it off Mike Tyson style?
I did not. As a matter of fact, I think my brother has it backwards. Some guy tried to take my ear off.
Well, you were probably back there sleeping.
No, but not only that, Paul, but my entire team chased that guy off the field. And that is no lie.
Really?
They chased him off the field. Yeah, I had a guy elbow me in the head.
Sounds like that scene from Karate Kid.
What scene is that, Paul?
You know, at the Halloween dance.
Keep going.
When he's in the shower and he puts the tube over and he gets Johnny wet when Johnny's rolling a cigarette.
Okay.
In the bathroom. And the whole Cobra Kai chases him down.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, beats him up. And then Mr. Miyagi comes in and saves the day.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Remember that?
Gotcha. No, I don't. Yeah, my brother is misleading here. I'm the one that was injured on the play.
Likely.
Yeah.
Benaboda giving chase number 7 out wide. He's going to send it back to reset here. That's Will Crawford, number 17 in the back line.
This is what I like to see. It's like the equivalent of a half-court offense in basketball. Like, we don't need to punch the ball over the top. Let's play possession.
It's a little bit like watching Princeton in the March Madness. Disciplined, beautiful.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. They beat you with precision, not athleticism. And I'll be honest, I love watching that. Johnny Lawrence, that's right.
I'm not sure who Johnny Lawrence is. My brother's cracking a joke on me, and I'm not even sure who Johnny Lawrence is.
You're going to have to translate that one, Todd. Jim's tired tonight. Oh, that was a bit of a nudge there at center field. Oof.
Quick kick taken by South. Abdi Kaddour has not been an issue in this game. Where is he? There he is, over on the left side.
Yeah, it's almost like they've got Ollie Kroll just marking up on him. Because Ollie's been on both sides of the field with him. So it's Ollie Kroll and Louis Bent are the two center backs. Got Brooks Peterson as the left back and Will Crawford as a right back.
And there's a goal. Brian Fuentes, no offside called. That initial shot.
That's a goal for the Millers at the 25-minute mark off the foot of number 22, Brian Fuentes. Substitutions on for the Millers. Number 2, Emmett Brown. Number 9, Bashar Muhammad. And number 11, Henry Moore. Sam Caton, Ben Oboda, and Alex Converse coming off for a quick breather.
Who's this right here?
What did you say? Louis Waltower.
Okay, so Louis Waltower, frankly, had the assist on that. He took the first shot. I thought for sure he was in offside position. They didn't make that call. It went backwards to Brian Fuentes, who finished the job. And man, the boys were nonchalant on that. There was not the kind of celebration that I would have expected. So I'm not sure if that says something about what their expectations are tonight, but not trying to read too much into that. I'm just making the observation that it was like just a regular Tuesday night.
Right.
Just a regular Tuesday night.
Are we almost to midterms here? It's possible that they're thinking about the homework they've got to get.
Oh, I'm sure they're. Yeah, let's go home and get on the computer.
Josh John switches the field out to Louis Bent in the back. Louis up to Brooks Peterson. Peterson to Waltower. Waltower to Peterson. Peterson back to Bent. Bent over to Kroll.
Word on the street from the hill.
Beautiful ball. Up to Emmett Brown. Up on the hill?
Up on the hill. That would be Chapel Hill. That Jameson Charles is having a great season. It's not coming from here. It's coming from a text that I received today.
Attaboy, Jameson.
J-Mo is having a great season at Carolina. He's learning a ton. Obviously. Oh, wait. Is this Abdi Kaddour? Yes, it is. Nice. Well, that was it's a good idea.
Right.
Really good idea.
Finally comes to get it. Yeah, I thought that showed a steady head. He could have just blasted it.
Yeah.
To no avail.
But
he didn't.
Smart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So J-Mo's having a good season. Obviously.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
What kinds of stuff does it say he's learning?
Well, he's just he's playing with D1. The entire team is D1, and the ACC in soccer is a top-notch league. They've got multiple national champions out of that league.
I'd like to see him put as much energy into their basketball
well,
program so they can
not everybody
win championships fair and square.
Not every team gets the kind of attention that the soccer team does in Chapel Hill.
True. Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Looks like you've got a couple subs coming in for the Tigers.
Right.
Do you know who these people are?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. Coming up shortly would be senior number 12, Hamza Jama.
Let's go, Hamza. Senior.
And number 13 would be Hamza Khalif.
What year is Hamza Khalif?
He's a senior.
2 seniors coming in.
Yeah, it says Uri. And I believe he is being represented tonight online. That's right. We've got Ramzi Uro watching. Now, I'm not sure if that's the same or from the same family. No, I was misspeaking there.
You were close, though.
I was close.
I want to applaud
Uri,
you. Yep.
Hamza Uri Khalif coming on shortly.
That was like that old card game, the match game. Match 2.
Right.
You saw, you heard?
I looked like the entire word, but was one letter off.
Right. Bashar Muhammad with the ball here, up to Fuentes. Fuentes going to chip it back. Beautiful.
Left-footed.
Just a smidge too much.
Honestly, I am a huge Brian Fuentes fan.
Same.
I'm going to get number 22 tattooed to my chest.
Let's go tonight.
If they're open.
I know a guy.
You know a guy?
Oh, yeah.
And this is not in the back of a kitchen somewhere?
Not a kitchen.
Not a kitchen. Number 22, Brian Fuentes. Oh, shot taken by, was that
Louis
Walltower?
Walltower.
Was that a left-footed shot?
It was. Well, he's a lefty.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Come on.
That shot just wide off the foot of number 6, Louis Walltower. Goal kick for the Tigers.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, when Lewis took that shot that resulted in the goal, when he got the assist, he was taking a right-footed shot at the time. He was on the right side.
He can do it.
Yeah.
But it is his off foot. Coming up on the halfway point of the half. 20 minutes and 21 seconds.
So
seem to have a small gaggle of safely distanced onlookers cheering on the Millers and Tigers here in their end of the season match.
It reminds me, Paul, the last time that we were at South, they literally were barbecuing across the street.
I know.
The smell of barbecue was wafting across the stadium.
It was beautiful.
I think in the future, COVID or no COVID, we need to have some barbecue going. There needs to be barbecue pits.
I agree. What's the Loons fan club called back there? Is it Black Smoke, or maybe one of your followers here on the thread could remind us. It's something like that.
So you're
Black
talking
cloud.
about...
It's like the black cloud or the black rain.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Brian with the back foot. Oh, my word. That was
Great hands by the
absolutely
keeper.
amazing. And the
Henry
goal...
Moore, the shot.
Kenneth Goretz-Tieta with the save. Amazing footwork. Started with Brian Fuentes with a back foot, and then a beautiful pass out to the wing. Do you know who took the shot?
Henry Moore.
Henry Moore.
Young man who's over the ball at the corner. Corner kick for the Millers, number 11, Henry Moore over the ball. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Just wide.
Just wide.
Right off the noggin of number 6, Louis Walltower there. Subs coming on here for the Millers. Subs for the Millers, number 12, Owen Kroll. Number 14, Efrain Tellez. And number 16, Anton Reuter.
Paul, at this point, I'd like to offer an apology to the Kroll family for the mix-up of the name when they were called onto the field. My bad. I am so sorry.
Well, Herb's waiting for you just outside the gate.
I have a picture, a photo ID of what Herb looks like.
Actually, if I understand correctly, it's not Herb so much.
Oh,
it's Mama Kroll.
Mama Kroll.
She was kind enough to submit some feedback to the booth early in the season, which I'll be honest, I love. I've been that parent.
Yeah, right.
I have a very tricky last name myself.
You do. But to your credit, you've never shown up in the booth to accost anyone. And the Kroll family has not, but last year, I'm not
a very aggressive
a
parent
very aggressive
of a
parent.
women's club player.
That's
as I
right. A
recall.
very aggressive parent with a child with a
From a visiting squad.
from
as
a
I
visiting
recall.
squad. That's right, a visiting squad. Just about. We had to be escorted out of here under police protection.
Right. And I gotta say, it was a tricky name, and I thought we gave it a pretty good go.
I thought we did too.
We were in the ballpark.
And what's so funny is that the parent came up and said, "What does that look like to you? What does that?" Look
And we said to them,
I
it
kept
looks like
repeating the
this.
same name.
It looks like what we've been saying,
Yeah.
sir. So if you ever want to look up entitlement in the dictionary, that was it.
Yep.
That was number 15, Jack Moore, who just came on the field for the Millers. Far right back. That was one of the great episodes of our booth experience.
It was great. Now, Todd Burnhill, if you're listening in here, I just want you to know this is how you call a game. This is how you call a match. I understand that they've never let you into the booth at Northern.
Oh, almost an own goal.
Wow. Okay, lucky for South there. That was a close one.
That was out number 27 for the Tigers, trying to
Merciful.
clear it, but just...
Mercifully, they will not be dreaming about that tonight.
Corner kick for the Millers. Number 22, Brian Fuentes over the ball.
That was Miles Drips, but mercifully he did not.
Yeah, he'd have felt awful about that. Oh,
Beautiful shot.
Josh John with the head on the
You
ball.
know, my brother has the audacity to suggest that I wouldn't butcher a name. Regards, the Eddies. The Roosevelt Eddies? No.
Hey, Jim.
Number 7.
Who's number 7?
Number 7 coming on for South High. Are you going to announce this?
Nope.
Is Hussein Ibrahim.
On for the Tigers, number 7, Hussein Ibrahim. That was good teamwork, Jim.
What was it? Thomas and Eddies or the Tommies? Edison Tommies? I can't remember.
No, the Thomas and Eddies. You said it 4 or 5 times until the girls finally corrected us. The girls had to pull their attention off of their senior celebration to correct the booth.
I see. Well, you know, milestones.
It was that egregious.
Milestones.
To be fair, we did not mess up the
The
Roosevelt game.
Teddies.
Right. And I'll be honest, I was really
Worried?
I was walking on pins and needles around calling that game.
All right, here we go. There's
Louis Bent sends it back to Ben. Ben punches it up to Ephraim. Ephraim gathers it in. Back to Owen Kroll. Back up to Ephraim. I love watching this kid play. Is he a junior, Ephraim? I've got that information. He is a junior.
It's going to be fun to watch.
If he can stay healthy, he's been hobbled a little bit by a bad left ankle this season after coming back from a knee injury.
You know, speaking of which, Brian Fuentes was injured for a lot of last season, and he has had a much better. He's been a lot healthier this season, and it just. Are you gonna?
Should I be doing something?
I don't know. This team that we're watching tonight, this Washburn team, is a much, much better team than they were in those first 2 games. Do you agree?
Oh, in terms of team ball.
Everything.
Absolutely. I mean, there was a lot of chemistry issues to work on here. A number of these players had not played with each other before.
Which still shocks me. How could they be in the varsity squad and not have played with each other very much? I don't get that. Do you have an explanation?
I do.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
Some of it has to do just with the realities of COVID.
Okay.
But the truth is,
all right.
They've had a strong varsity program last year, and they just had a bunch of slots.
Beautiful
open up
defense. Sorry about that. That was beautiful defense there by an unknown Washburn player because we can't see the number. Big news in Washburn soccer. The women team.
Louis
now,
Bent shields that one
what
out
they
the
call?
back.
They called offside.
Offsides first.
Yeah. The women have new jerseys, new kits.
Yeah, we saw the white on white the other night up
and
at Roosevelt.
They
That
have
was nice.
Numbers on the front
Now,
and numbers on the back.
So, is their home kit orange on orange or blue on blue?
I don't know. But you know what? You know what I love about this booth work is it takes a whole village. We have researchers out there. that help us out. And so,
I
Paul,
bet Meredith could get on that one.
Paul, you'll be happy to hear from Abby Martin.
Oh, Abby, thank you. The Dark Clouds. That's right.
That is the Loon fan base.
The Dark Clouds.
The Dark Clouds. The Dark.
It sounds like a Seattle group.
Oh, I hear you.
The Dark
The
Clouds.
dark referring to the black of the Loons.
Thank you, Abby. That's super helpful. We should have a crowd like that around here. That would be the barbecue crowd. And they could be the Orange Clouds. And they could set off an orange smoke bomb, like they do.
Okay, yeah, like they do, Paul. Because we do that all the time in school, right?
It's about a total experience. We want to create a total experience. Multi-sensory.
I gotcha. That's coming up.
We're under 12 minutes to play here.
That's going to be when we get the scoreboard. Fans, I don't know if you realize this, but our scoreboard can put pictures up. It can do all sorts of things that we did not know about. Is this going to mess you up?
Jim has just turned the lights off for those not here.
What would you like?
It's a romantic setting.
Yeah?
It is not functional.
Okay, all right.
Maybe halftime, Jim.
All right.
10 minutes in the dim light. I'll put on
ladies
the
and
BGs.
gentlemen, on this important day in history,
Ephraim gets the corner. Go ahead.
With the death of Eddie Van Halen, tonight's musical set has been brought to you by Van Halen. We've been playing Van Halen nonstop since 5 o'clock.
Which, of course, all of the Metallica fans have hated.
Yeah, well...
Because you were either one or the other.
Well,
and don't even get us started on the Bon Jovi fans.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to say, because...
They'll have their day.
I mean, there's real people that actually like rock, and then there's all that other stuff.
Correct. Yeah, and then there's Rush.
Well, then there's Rush. Rush is just in its own category.
Right. Nobody picks on those guys.
Yeah.
Coming up on 10 minutes to play in the half.
Dangerous play here, but excellent goalkeeping there
Yep.
by Ben Schleman.
10 minutes to play in the half.
Ben doesn't just play his 18; he plays the whole 30 yards.
Oh yeah, Owen's gonna want. Yep, smart. Great one touch. Didn't even hesitate. That's Owen Kroll out wide here on the back line. That was excellent.
Here's Bashir. I love that poise right there. Bashir gets the ball, and first thing he does is send it back to his midfield so that he can head north. Love that.
Agreed.
So, this is one of those moments, fans, when we have to just remind you that with a 1-0 score, this is anybody's game. The energy right now has gone down a bit from a peak of like 15, 20 minutes ago. But
You want to know why?
Why is that, Paul?
It's because it's been 30 minutes since they heard any great music over the loud system.
I know. The further away you get from the music, then...
Yeah. It's a slow burn over those 40 minutes. Got some substitutions here I'll call. Substitutions on for the Millers. Number 3, Alex Converse. Number 7, Ben Oboda. Number 10, Sam Caton. And number 35, Peter Mortensen. Looks like we've got an injured Tiger coming up around the corner. I'm not sure if they've subbed him off yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they did.
Thank you.
Lewis Waltower trying to possess.
Definitely a foul, and
Yep.
there's the late call, but on purpose he gave a play on, and then he delayed call, so good one.
Hey, Meredith. All right. Orange on orange. I love. Although I've got to say, in the current political climate, I might have preferred blue on blue.
Is that it? I hear you. Bishar has now taken a seat over on the bench. He played a solid couple minutes.
A little bit of a nudge there on Converse, no call. He's wondering why.
A nudge.
Peyton came in with the shot that was deflected back to the keeper.
There's a reason that we don't call nudges in soccer. Nudges give soccer a bad name.
Well, unless you nudge a keeper.
Well, if you nudge a keeper, you deserve whatever happens.
Offsides.
That's definitely
Yep.
offsides.
Well done. Good discipline on the far side by Jack Moore to hold the line. Offsides on the Tigers. Free kick for the Millers. 6:40 to play in the first half. That was really well done. Ben Schleiman over the ball here for the Millers.
Paul, do you have any preference for music when we turn the lights down low?
Bee Gees, always.
Bee Gees?
How about you, Jim?
I don't know. I was thinking ABBA.
Maybe a little Nora Jones?
Little Nora Jones? Yeah. How about Billy? What's his
Billie Holiday?
No, Billy.
Billy Idol.
No.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, yeah.
Oh, I'd always take a little
Yeah.
Billie Eilish. Really good stuff. Billie Holiday even better.
Oh, sure. Okay, back to soccer, folks.
Under 6 to play. That's Benaboda with the inside-out pass. Owen Kroll resubmits. Some hand contact with the ball.
Look at Alex, the speed of Alex Converse in there, and just wide to the left.
That shot pulled just wide off the foot of number 3, Alex Converse. Goal kick for the Tigers.
You got to give South credit. They're not out of this game. Here's Alex again. No, that's not Alex. That was not Alex.
Yeah, it is Alex.
It was?
Yeah. Pulled it back to his left foot. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, what's up, Paul?
Substitute here for the Tigers. Who is that young man?
Number 10, coming on for the Tigers, is Andrew Unjogue.
Substitution on for the Tigers. Number 10, Andrew Unjogue.
And he is a senior.
4:30 to play in the half.
He's one of South's seniors.
Another senior. Excellent.
Little nudge from the back, no call.
Climbed Lewis Walltower's back. It's a good view from up there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely offside. Come on,
Peter
sir.
Mortensen with the great header out of the back line.
Gotta wonder if he was gonna call that.
Ephraim, was he? Oh,
I don't
my
know if
goodness.
he was or not. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Ben's playing his full 30 yards out of the goal.
Yep.
Right now.
Wants in on the action.
Anticipating. And now,
4 minutes.
now that's what I recall from the previous game is that Ben was playing a lot further out than what he would normally play.
Mm.
And I think it was because of Abdikadur's speed, number 18.
Yeah,
Or 17.
closing the line. Yeah, closing the gap between the back line and himself. Yeah. Yep, same strategy. Good step by Owen Kroll there. Yeah, they've clearly got some footage of Abdikadur getting hold of the ball with too much yardage to do something with.
Yeah, right.
It must be a finisher.
I'm sure he's a finisher.
Mortensen stops it there. He'll send it up to Von Hendricks, who went in on that last platoon substitution for the Millers. Great kid, a junior. Sam Caton with the shot.
Target practice. Had some good speed on it, but was right on target. Paul, do you think at halftime we're going to do some Van Halen?
I sure hope so, Jim.
All right.
for Eddie's sake. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking
Van
for
Halen
sure.
or Van Hagar?
You gotta put me back.
Let's put that out to the
Okay,
people.
all right. Would you all prefer to hear Van Halen with with David Lee Roth, or Van Halen with Sammy Hagar? Let us know. You won't be able to hear it, but you can imagine.
What do you want us to hear?
What do you want us to hear? That's right.
And the kids. Jack Moore with the ball up high, sends it to far side to Benabota. Benabota chips it in over the head of Alex Converse, who grabs it.
Mean David Lee Roth, as in I gave them the choice: Van Halen
Or Van Hagar.
Van Halen with David Lee Roth, or
Oh!
and there's a score. I'm sorry, folks. Looks like we were with 10 seconds to play. Sam Caton, that's right, with the score.
That's a goal for the Millers off the foot of number 10, Sam Caton. 9 seconds to play in the half. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of the first half, it's the visiting South Tigers 0 and your Washburn Millers 2.
That's an amazing way to end the half, Paul. With under 10 seconds to go, Sam Caton slides one in the back of the net on the left side. And fans, though you can't hear it, we're going to start off with Dance the Night Away, Van Halen, baby. Here we go. This is to Eddie Van Halen. Now, as we come back to the match, that the side judge is checking the nets, always checking for loose bits of net to make sure that the ball doesn't go under the net and look like a goal. Because we don't have goal line technology,
Right.
and we don't have instant replay, so they really have to get it right on the field.
We don't want any of that stuff going on.
No, we don't. Little extracurriculars.
Officials counting players. Looks like we've got 11s.
11
Ready to wind this clock up here.
We've got 11 C's. Which makes me hungry, Paul.
I'm so hungry.
All right, 40 minutes to play.
Nice to see the official acknowledge the boys in the booth, just to make sure we hadn't fallen asleep up here. He knows one of us is a keeper.
Well, I'm sure he does, and respects our leadership. Excellent defense/offense by Benobota.
It has become somewhat stormy here at historic Macquarie Field.
On the campus of Washburn High School.
8 o'clock at the start of the second half. It is 73 degrees. I might consider those to be thunderstorm conditions.
It's a little hot out on the pitch, don't you think?
It seems warm for this time of year.
You know what, Paul? We have a 50% chance of rain at 9 o'clock.
Oh, we'll be just getting home.
Yep.
That's great.
But not with hot chocolate, because it's not that kind of a night.
No.
Oh, yeah.
What is the right beverage to end the regular season? I'm thinking a kombucha with ginger.
Kombucha? I'm thinking a lemonade or a lemon LaCroix with a little extra titch of lemon added. On ice.
Artificial or real lemon?
Real lemon.
Boy, that was a hard hit for a no call. That was Brooks Peterson seemingly leveling Abdelkader.
Ooh, that was on the instant replay. He went down hard.
Yes.
But he got right back up. Both players.
Do want to acknowledge the Washburn Drone Club, who are on the far side of the field. They did at one point fly their drone up into the sky. I've lost sight of it. I don't see it on the sidelines. It's possible the storm carried it to Richfield. Do you see it?
I don't see
Red
the drone.
and green lights?
All I do is I see a beautiful airplane heading right towards us.
Where's it headed, Jim, and what kind of plane?
Well, Paul, that's a good question. What you're seeing there, Paul, is a plane headed to Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yep.
It is at 3,200 feet, and it is an Embraer E175LR.
A little private jet.
Yeah.
Headed to Dallas, you said?
Dallas-Fort Worth.
That makes sense. Will Crawford with that shot. That was crafty. Alex Converse back to Fuentes. Fuentes up to Caton. Caton gets it himself. And Kent!
Oh,
Kent
two
finish!
blocks! 2 blocks by Kenneth.
One save off the hand, the other off the face.
2 saves by Kenneth Goretztieta, G1 goalkeeper, 11th grader
That
for
was
South.
incredible.
Yes, that's
Great
some
keeping.
great goalkeeping right there to keep this game within
Was that
reach.
Sterling Sharp? No, what's the Sterling? Who's the all-time great keeper?
Oh, well, I'm not sure who you would consider to be the all-time greatest.
Sterling something. Surely your brother Todd has seen the video.
Todd, you know who he's talking about.
English Premier keeper.
Oh. Scott.
Anton.
I think you mean Scott Sterling.
Scott
Scott
Sterling.
Sterling. That's right.
That's it. Thank you.
You know, Scott.
Thanks,
There's
Steve.
nothing. You know, can you tell me that Scott Sterling sleeps in the goal?
Well, they had to prop him up in a folding chair.
But that was after massive abuse. I mean, Scott Sterling is the embodiment of leadership.
True. Bloodied. Did we mention when we got back on air that Mike Alesh is in the box?
No, we did not.
Yeah, double zeros, Mike Alesh. He's really third in line on the varsity squad behind Ben and Ryan. He's been the starter for the JV squad. Super talented, as I mentioned, on most any squad in the Metro. He'd be a starting varsity keeper, but we're deep at that position here at Washburn. He'll no doubt start next year as a senior.
And you know, Paul, this being the last home game of the regular season, this is probably or could very well be the last time that our seniors play on this field. And so I know it's hard to celebrate that kind of a thing, but it's also an amazing turn of events. Whoa, what do we got going on right here?
Lewis Wall Tower on the far side. Well defended.
So tonight's match, just a couple seniors at a time, will be the last match here for Ryan Everhart, our senior goalkeeper, as well as Ben Schleiman. I'm going to get to all of them. I'm just going to do a couple at a time here.
I see what you're doing.
Yep. So congratulations to those two goalkeepers that have put in amazing work over the past 4 years.
Countless hours since preschool, no doubt.
Absolutely. And because they're goalkeepers, I'm sure that you think that they spend a lot of time sleeping, a lot of time snoozing.
Well, napping. Napping and eating donuts.
But napping is a really critical part of your regeneration.
Correct. You want to be sharp.
Yep.
So the 3 or 4 hours they're up each day is mostly committed to soccer.
3 or 4 hours that they're awake, like little babies, like wee little babies. Last week, Alex Converse, number 3, was up for Player of the Week for the Minnesota Soccer Hub.
He
I'm not
was.
sure. Did we know who they announced?
I've not heard. I'm always the last to know everything.
Yeah,
though.
well, I know the booth. We rely on researchers out there.
Anyone
so
out there know?
We'll find out. But I do want to say that Alex is a senior, and tonight, number 7, Benno Boda, one of our guys in the line right now, is also a senior playing his last game here. However, I'm hearing from one of my researchers that we will likely get a home sections game. So that would be nice for the fellas to get another game here.
I agree. They've earned it. They've played hard this year. Scrappy team. We sent off 2 D1 players last year, so this is not a team that's got that sort of D1 standout player on it, but as a team, as a coherent team, I gotta say it's one of the strongest whole teams I've seen in a long time.
Nice.
Probably by virtue of the fact that they depend on team soccer.
Right. Which brings me back to the 1983 NC State Championship team, Division I basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Derek Wittenberg hurt, injured in the first quarter of the season, sidelined with an ankle injury. Having to go deep into the season without Derek Wittenberg, the team gelled together, came back, and North Carolina State put together a national championship. That's right.
Story for the ages.
That's right.
Good decision. Good decision to clear that. Nothing good was going to come out of him being fancy there. Ollie Kroll, one of our seniors, number 20, throw-in specialist, has the ball here. He'll be throwing from west to east. Got a nice tailwind.
There's the flick on.
Sam Caton.
Good goalkeeping by Kenneth
Yeah,
Gorozieta.
that was well done.
No, Kenneth did not play in the first match. It was Dissinger who played for South in the first match.
That sounds right.
Not sure where he is tonight. Dissinger also a leader.
Good napper.
I don't know where you've come up with this idea, Paul. It's really quite disturbing.
Beauty sleep.
Well, beauty sleep, leadership sleep.
Here comes
What-
Benno Boda. He's going to get that. He's going to have some looking for help. Good turn. Sam Caton comes. Oh, was going to chip it up to Alex. Just a little miscommunication. Will Crawford gets a toe on it. Yeah, they really have shut down Abdi Kadur on the far side, haven't they? He's got Brooks Peterson shadowing him now.
Paul, I think it's important for you to hear that there is a rumor about this crew of goalkeepers, and this comes from Lisa Heron Olson.
Which crew of goalkeepers?
I'm not sure if she's referring to the South crew or if she's referring to the Washburn
Keepers
crew.
in general?
I think, to be honest with you, what she has to say could apply to either crew. That these goalkeepers actually sleep hanging upside down and eat steak for breakfast.
Oh. So this is an extraordinary crew of keepers then.
I would call it typical.
Not the nappers.
I slept upside down.
In their nappies.
I slept upside down and
yeah, I'll bet you did.
When I was 18.
Yeah.
And I
well, let's get Todd to tune in on that. I bet he had something to do with that. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Well, she's referring to the Washburn
steak
keepers.
Eaters.
Yeah.
Steak for breakfast. Oh, Sam Caton with the rip.
And another nice save by Beast Kenneth Gorzieta. That's right. and going back to basketball, because at the end of the day, basketball is as important as soccer, if not.
Is it?
Well, certain teams in basketball.
The Gonzaga Zags.
Well, the Zags are a pretty important team, but you know what was great about 2 years ago at the national championships?
What's
Do you
that?
Do you remember getting there and watching? I don't know if you got there at the same time that I did.
I do believe we did get there.
Did we get there at the same time? Do you
You mean the one you and I went to together?
Yes. Do you remember watching the entire second half of the NC State victory in 1983 over the Houston Rockets? They literally showed the entire second half on video. All right. Back to soccer.
Oh, someone snuck in here. Oh, 14. Here we go. Substitutions for the Millers. Number 2, Emmett Brown. Number 9, Bashar Mohammed. Number 11, Henry Moore. Number 14, Ephraim Teyes. And number 16, Anton Reuter. We're at 27:30 to play in regulation.
South is still in this game. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Left-footed shot by Bashar.
I don't know if I'm going to agree with you on that assessment.
Well,
I'm
okay.
not seeing a lot of pressure. Have they been to the last third this half?
Yeah, they've been there.
Have they?
Yeah.
That wasn't just the Washburn Miller defense playing it back?
I don't know. I don't recall that.
I
I'm just
think
saying-
the Millers have come out with some intensity in this second.
You do?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm sort of getting sleepy.
Well, you're a keeper.
Oh,
Yep.
a nice little foul over there in
Just
the far right.
Little opportunity created there.
Just a little nudge.
Nudge.
Just a little tap.
Tap dancing over there.
Yeah.
Is that,
Can't see. You know
who
what,
is
Paul?
that?
After
Is
all
that
this
Louis
time,
Bent right there, number
after
19?
all this time, we've not learned to bring binoculars. Of course, if we were at the South booth, they would have it built in.
It is Louis. Louis Bent, number 19.
Two-man wall.
Free kick for the Tigers.
Left-footed shot into the area.
Ollie Kroll gets a head on it, and then Brooks Peterson clears it out. Nope, sorry, that was Henry Moore, number 11. Nice little play there, little give and go. Emmett Brown to Brian Fuentes. Yep, Tigers will get the call for the throw-in. Hey, Jim, who's this coming in here?
Let's see. Paul, we've got number 13, Hamza Khalif. He goes by Uri.
And number 23?
Uri Khalif. And number 23 would be Tate
Bowden.
Bowden. Uri.
Substitutions on for the Tigers. Number 13, Uri Khalif. And number 23, Tate Bowden. Nice.
This is Brian
Oh.
Fuentes with the ball.
Oh,
22
beautiful through.
with the through ball
Come
like
on,
you've never
referee.
seen before. He made that look like a sewing job.
Little patchwork quilt.
Ugh.
Good idea, though.
It's like a slip cover. I tell you
That was
something.
well
That
done.
Brian Fuentes. You know what? You know who
Oh.
Brian reminds me of right now is J-Mo.
Yeah.
That's exactly his,
Yeah.
his passes are so crisp and
Yeah.
so on target.
Yep.
Here we go, number 8 up with South with a
Good step.
and
Oh.
there's a goal for South. Number 8. Number 8, Dimitri Nair.
That's a goal for the Tigers. Nope. They calling it offsides back here? No.
No, that is a goal.
Goal for the Tigers, number 8, Dimitri Nair.
That's Dimitri Nair. It's okay. Let's see. That ball came from a throw in. What's that?
I did find the drone. It's been located. It's up over the far sideline. Official here is coming over for a quick masked conversation with the South coach.
Absolutely no doubt about it. There's no offside. There's no offside on the call. Look at this, Paul. On the replay, Nair gets the ball out on the wing, takes it himself, shoots on goal. Nobody else is even close to being offside.
Not sure what the conversation was about there.
I'm not sure. There could have been some chit chat, some talking with the umpire or the referee. That's not okay. And so, a little conversation. 24.
That's the official telling the coach to manage his players. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to put up with that. That's the coach's job.
Yeah. So 24 minutes to play. Now, Paul, as I was saying, is South in this match?
They are now.
Yeah. And that's basically what I meant, is that, you know, with a score of 2-0, a goal here. In fact, that was what I was going to say.
It was
You know-
implied when you said it.
Huh?
It was implied.
I just
hear
didn't
you.
get it out, Paul.
No,
I just
heard
didn't
you.
get it out.
I was tracking you.
I mean, Lisa Heron, Lisa Olson, she confused me. She got me distracted, and I couldn't finish my sentence. Basically,
Your brother's now talking nonsense.
yeah,
in the
I know.
thread
I don't
here.
even know what the heck he's talking about. So we're going to ignore Chapel Hill tonight.
I think he turned down the Tar Heels several times for work.
Who did?
Mark Few.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
So,
it is getting a little chippy out
well,
there.
it's going to get It's going to get a lot more chippy.
extracurricular.
With 20 to play and South down by
Free
one.
kick for the Millers.
No doubt it's going to get a lot more chippy from here. That was a phenomenal service,
Yeah.
submission,
Ollie
delivery.
Kroll.
Folks, if you've just joined us, this match was 2-0 as of about 2 minutes of playtime away. And South got a through ball, and Dimitri Nair scored a goal, point blank, on Mike Lesh. And so now here we are, 2-1 with 22 minutes to play.
Not to fear. Yep, offsides. Well done. Good discipline.
Paul, this just in, a rain alert. Rain will begin around 8:26 p.m., continuing off and on over the next hour, it says.
I hate to state the obvious, but just 5 minutes ago we said that rain wasn't supposed to be here till 9 p.m.
I know, but you know what, though? I get special alerts now. I do.
Is
And
that
check,
an AARP thing?
huh?
Is that-
Yeah, I got my
Just
first
to give you the
alert. I
heads
got
up.
my first alert when I was 45. It came via mail,
I'm doomed.
and I got a tote bag with it.
They're doing some serious drone work on the far side. No doubt capturing some lovely footage.
Look at that radar right there.
I can't tell which way it's headed. It's just a big green blob.
That's
Oh,
it
it's
right there.
descending from the north.
Descending from the north, moving southwest or southeast.
Substitution on for the Millers, number 12, Owen Kroll. I would typically do this over the loud system, and probably will at some point as well, but do want to give a huge shout out to Volney Hendricks, who's out here as the varsity squad photographer.
Right.
He's done a nice job coming out all night. John McCreary down on the field. He's got his yearbook crew.
Sorry, Paul, to interrupt, but Muhammad Abdikadur out there on the right side, through ball. Literally a great opportunity for South. Just missed. All right.
No, you're spot on. Who's this number? Jackson.
So, Paul, we got a couple other seniors out here tonight.
Yeah.
Bashar Muhammad, number 9, and Henry Moore, as well as
Number 11. Yeah.
the Kroll brothers, Owen Kroll and Ollie Kroll.
Everything you just said is correct.
Yep. Okay, number 14, Efren Tiaz earns a corner kick. What are they going to do? Is it going to
Corner
be quick?
kick for the Millers.
Let's see.
Number 14, Ephraim Tayez over the ball.
Did he ask for the clock to stop?
Did not see it. Is he going to reset? No, he's going to send him out the back. Bring his substitute on.
All right.
That's well done.
Just keeping this game moving.
Substitute on for the Millers, number 35, Peter Mortensen.
Beautiful ball. Again,
Sure was.
Back post.
Off the head of number 8, Josh John. Under 20 to play in regulation.
Paul, a couple other shout outs to seniors. Jack Moore, Anton Reuter, and Will Crawford.
Also, all correct.
And our last senior for the night, Brian Fuentes, number 2. And as they say, as the fans in the chat say, you can't stop Fuentes. You can't stop him.
You did these two rascals?
I sure did.
Okay.
Benaboda and Alex Converse. First ones to get shout outs.
I thought it was the keepers.
Well,
That's
they were
why
the second ones to get shout outs. I mean, the keepers always get first shout out. That just goes. They are the leaders of a squad. Yeah.
No comment. Looks like we had a calf cramp here for number 14 for the Tigers. He's got his tiger tail. He's going to roll it out.
Bashar,
Excellent
sorry,
defense out
Abdikadur.
wide. Peter Mortensen shut that down.
South has earned a corner kick. Every play in the goal is
Corner kick
dangerous.
for the Tigers.
If anybody knows where Ryan Everhart is tonight, we'd love to hear. Big
Sean
fan.
Muhammad with the clear off his head.
Oh, and a shot on goal. Dangerous
yeah, that
shot.
was a blast.
Dangerous because any
Coming out of the back.
yeah, any deflection like that could end up right in the back of the net.
Yeah, that was number 6 with that shot. You seeing our drone
Yeah,
friend
I
on the
am
far
seeing
side?
the drone friend. I feel like we need a visit from the drone. I mean, if the drone could come right down here and just capture a nice little side
I'm
shot.
surprised they haven't zoomed
Yeah.
the booth yet.
Well, quite frankly, I'm surprised they haven't given us the controls because, I mean, who has a better view of the game?
True. If anyone out there has access to the drone team, encourage them to send it this direction. Substitution on for the Millers. Number 17, Will Crawford. Well, Jim, so far, based on what you expected coming in here, how's the play compare? Are you seeing what you thought you'd see? Are you seeing any surprises?
I'm not surprised, but it's nice to see that South has not given up the match. It's 2-1. They're still in this. They're scrappy, hard working. It looked like to me they could have. Here we go again with Dimitri Nair on the left side. Hard shot with his left foot.
Yep. Ollie Kroll disrupted that one again. Micah gets it out here to Ephraim.
Solid distribution
Ephraim to
by
Fuentes.
Micah Lesh.
Yep. Oh, pretty.
Beautiful outward
Bashar's
pass.
going to be able to stay on here.
Oh, it's coming right across to Bashar. Shot in.
Oh.
No! Did he get a hand on it? It is okay for sure. He blocked that. That is another major save.
That shot off the foot of number 9, Bashar Muhammad, results in a corner for the Millers.
Saved
number
by
14, Ephraim Teyes over the ball.
Saved by Kenneth Goretztieta. Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Amazing
Head to
shot.
Head to head. That was Mortensen. Defender headed it out.
Who was it that had the shot on with the header?
Mortensen.
God, Mortensen's head, my lord. With the 4, 3, 10,
3, 6, 7, 10, 13. Substitutions on for the Millers. Number 3, Alex Converse. Number 6, Lewis Waltower. Number 7, Ben Oboda. Number 10, Sam Caton. And number 13, Von Hendricks. We are at 15 to play in regulation.
Honestly, with the power that Morton had on that, we said Mortensen? Mortensen, good Lord, I would basically take shots with my head from that point on. If I had that kind of power.
Agreed.
It's
Mortensen
amazing.
goes out wide on Abdikadur, slows him down. He has switched Owen
the left
Kroll,
side.
who was the wide out. Now they're going to switch back. Mortensen back to a center back position. Offsides, nicely done. Mr. Crawford, way to hold the line.
So you're telling me that Will is...
Number 17 right here near side. Offsides in the Tigers. Free kick for the Millers. Double zeros. Micah Lesh over the ball.
Why am I not seeing his name?
Who?
Oh, because he's coming up. That's
Peter
what it is.
Mortensen? Yeah.
So you're telling me he plays the left side?
He is a left center back next to Ollie. You had seen him.
There goes... Sorry, there... Oh,
He had to
sorry.
go far wide because Abdikadur got a chip over the top.
Brian, you can't stop him. Fuentes almost had that ball in the corner. Bichardino.
Little tippy tap there from Sam Caton.
Little tip tap.
Free kick for the Tigers. Do want to give a shout out to Amanda Pasalia down here from Tria Orthopedics. She has taken great care of the kids this season.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Dimitri Nair with a phenomenal play down there. Almost got that ball through for another. There's Abdikadur.
Goal kick
with
for
a
the
shot.
Millers.
I'll tell you what, that Dimitri Nair, he's dangerous.
Yes, he is. What year is he?
Senior.
That's good.
Also felt like I'm not sure, but he may have scored.
Who's this coming on, Jim?
Number 25. Number 25. Wait, hold on a second. Josue Vega Flores.
Substitution on for the Tigers. Number 25, Josue Vega Flores. 12:28 to play in regulation.
what's happening here.
Substitution on for the Millers, number 19, Louis Bent. Give Mortensen a nice breather.
Tell you what, that kid has a strong head. He must have a hard head. We can confirm that later with parents.
He does have a hard head. He's been playing with my son Owen on the JV squad this season. This is actually their third season playing together.
Oh, look at the pass. There's the Sam Caton!
Caton!
Oh, amazing. That was Lewis Waltower, was it not? With the...
That's a goal for the Millers off the foot of number 10, Sam Caton. Assist goes to number 6, Lewis Waltower.
That's 2 goals tonight.
Score is 3-1 at the 11:41 mark.
I'll tell you something.
Hey, who's this coming on, Jim? Number 14.
Number 14, that would be Gus Lafave.
Substitution on for the Tigers, number 14, Gus Lafave.
I'll tell you something. This was an interesting play here. If Lewis had been any closer to the goalkeeper, they would have and should have called him offside. He was in an offside position about 5 feet away from the goalkeeper. And this would have been an exact same thing as last week's game against Roosevelt.
Why didn't they call that, Jim?
They didn't call it, A, because they either missed it, or B, Lewis was not interfering in the play.
Agreed. He was irrelevant to the play.
But had it been a bobble,
Correct.
and I'll be honest with you,
Then he becomes relevant.
yeah, he becomes relevant for the trash goal.
I'm with you.
So
I think it was a good no call. Not just because I'm a...
no, I mean it was a good no call if in fact it was a no call versus just missing it. You know,
There would have been a protest from at least half of the booth.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because of his irrelevance to
if
the
he
play.
had called it, I would have understood it entirely, and I would not have argued either.
I would have abided,
Yeah.
but neither understood nor agreed.
Yeah. But it's always a question about how close a person has to be.
Right. It was clearly not a pass to him. It was clearly a shot.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Had he bobbled it and been there for the cleanup, he'd have been off.
Yeah.
Substitutions on for the Millers, number 8, Josh John, and number 11, Henry Moore. Under 10 to play in regulation.
3-1 score with 10 minutes to play. Now, I think Washburn has a lot more reason to be confident in the outcome. We don't want to see any... Uh-oh,
Hamstring.
we got a little hammy going. Let's see if he asks us to stop. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, he went right down.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knew in an instant when he took off that he'd ripped something. Hopefully it's muscle and not joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's number
muscle.
11.
Yep. Cramp.
Looks like number 11.
Yeah.
James Mystieric.
Yeah, hopefully just needs a little shot of electrolyte.
Good, strong name. James.
That's my middle name, James.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
How did you...
I don't know. That's my first name, Paul.
We need to get to know each
Look
other
at
a
that.
little better.
Let's turn the lights down and hang out.
I've got some Bee Gees on my
You got
phone.
some Bee Gees. All right, so James is off on the side, getting stretched out by our orthopedic.
Yep, Amanda Pasalia from Tria. Yeah, he's definitely stretching, although he's stretching lower leg.
James's father is watching tonight, so good to have you here, sir. I agree with you, David Lee Roth. Only.
I don't know, as a redhead, I have some sympathies with Van Hagar.
Okay. Is
But
that
only
is that what it
because-
comes down to?
Only because we're gingers.
I see. You know what we need to find, Paul, for you is a couple of redhead goalkeepers. Here's Sam Caton with the... No, Benno Boda, number 7.
Last.
Good defense on South's part to keep that ball from... for heaven's sake. Sorry about that, guys. We just gave South about 30 extra seconds.
He's going to walk it off.
Yeah.
And we're on. Game on.
Yep.
9 minutes to play in the half. It's a lot to keep track of, isn't it?
It is.
Jim?
It's just so much. It's
And I got to tell you, it's past
call.
my bedtime.
The pressure is enormous.
Ollie Kroll back.
Alex Converse with the head.
Yep.
Pulls it back left.
Henry Moore.
Henry Moore with the perfect field goal. A little high.
Substitutions on for the Millers. Number 5, Brooks Peterson. Number 9, Bashar Muhammad. And number 22, Brian Fuentes. That shot just high off the foot of number 11, Henry Moore. Goal kick for the Tigers. Eight to play in regulation.
Brian Fuentes. Brian, you can't stop him. Definitely off the... yeah, for sure. A good call by the referee. That was off the chest of the South player for a corner.
Corner kick for the Millers. Number 11, Henry Moore over the ball. 7:30 to play in regulation. Want to give a shout out to Reggie Perkins, athletic director here at Washburn High School. Beautiful chip
far
in.
side. Oh, there you
That
go.
was nice.
Bashar on the far side, man.
Bashar! Still in there. Oh my goodness.
Oh, goalkeeper.
Well done.
Goalkeeper, good game tonight. Kenneth Goretzieta. Goretzieta.
That's keeper Kenneth Goretzieta with the save.
Paul, you had such a smooth delivery just then. Just
Did it sound confident?
It's like vanilla.
Thanks. Nice hot vanilla.
Vanilla in a batter of Betty Crocker cake.
You had me at batter. Just give me the spatula.
I'll just take the mixing. I'll just take the blender. The blades of the blender.
I prefer all that stuff uncooked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brownie batter. Josh John up to Bashar Muhammad. Bashar gathers, sends it out wide to Benabota. Benno into Brian.
Brian, you can't stop him. Fuentes.
That was really pretty.
Excellent goalkeeping tonight by Kenneth.
Come on, hot vanilla.
Hot vanilla? Yeah. What do you mean?
Goretzieta.
Goretzieta.
I've got reason to believe that's not anywhere close to how we actually.
Well, you know what? But we're selling it.
It's confidence.
We're selling it like snake oil.
Alex Converse with the ball on his foot still.
Oh!
Over to Bashar.
Bashar! Goal!
Oh,
No, they're calling him
goal!
offside. They're calling him offside. Unbelievable. We're gonna see the
Beautiful.
replay. We're gonna see the replay on that.
I thought he held up.
I'm sorry. I'm just not buying that yet.
5 minutes to play in regulation.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, he was offside. I don't know why.
He tried to tiptoe on that one.
Yeah, watch this. Right now. Yeah, he was.
He was waiting for this guy to hurry up and get back to get him in an onside position.
He was waiting. It's just the ball came to him.
Converse.
Oh.
Josh John dispossessing the Tiger player who gets frustrated and pushes him aside and draws the foul. Oh, my eyes have deceived me.
Paul, is that
They've
what's
given
happening?
out to the Tigers. Ollie Kroll with the header up to the midfielders. Did I totally misunderstand that play?
Yeah, like right here, they're saying that Benno put his hands on him right there and pushed him off, and that's how he got possession of the ball. Paul, I'm sensing some disagreement from you.
I'll abide by it, but I will not understand or agree with it.
I think a no call was in order because both players had their hands out. But you know what? The inconsequential. We're not going to worry about it. I
hate to see good defense penalized.
I see.
Especially a nice dispossession.
It was, yeah.
Fuentes with the ball. Chips it up to Bishar!
Ah. Brian, you can't stop him, Fuentes. Brian, watch this through pass, Fuentes.
That's his specialty, is it not?
Yep. Brian, don't call me JMO, Fuentes.
That was kind of an ugly little play over there.
Okay, we definitely have... It's 2:51 on the clock. We're just watching. Player down.
Is it...
Our left side defender.
Is it Owen? Yeah, he got a nice little undercut. Probably would have been a legitimate call.
Oh boy. No, he had his legs clipped out from underneath.
Yeah, he did. Oh, is that... it is Owen Kroll. Yep. He looks like he'll be okay.
What's your Paul?
You got the clock running? Now I do.
Yeah, his legs were completely clipped out from underneath him.
Josh John sends it. Oh, Converse with the crafty little step over. Thought maybe Fuentes would get hold of it. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that side judge on the far side wasn't a little more aggressive in making the call. With 2 minutes to go, you want to keep the players safe. Oh, nicely done, shielding that out. Goal kick for the Millers. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Who's this coming on, Jim?
Number 7 for it would be Hussein Ibrahim.
On for the Tigers, number 7, Hussein Ibrahim.
You know, I wish that we had some Van Halen, Jamie's Crying at the first Southwest game.
Me too.
Missed opportunity.
What do you have going on for us for post-game? Here,
Well,
Jim?
I just
What
feel
are you
like
lining up?
I think that Dimitri. Oh, hard shot.
That was really nicely cleared. Oh,
And okay, what are we gonna see here?
I don't know that he called.
He
the
didn't.
stop.
He did not.
I think he was just. Oh, they're going to call an elbow, which it was not. But
He's not
it's
asking
the
for the clock
official's
to be
prerogative.
stopped.
No, he's going to let it run.
Definitely a hard foul, without a doubt.
Was it? I mean, Ollie's just about 60 pounds heavier than that kid.
Yeah, sorry, man. Hard foul. Dimitri Nair is about to take the shot. Don't underestimate this shot right here, folks.
Free kick for the Tigers.
He's got a
Number
left-footed
8,
shot.
Dimitri Nair over the ball.
Shot to the near post.
Michael Lesh gobbles it up.
Gonna have to go with Atomic Punk.
I hate to see a large defender penalized for simply clearing the ball and having the offensive player bounce off your leg.
Sorry, man. Excellent defensive play again by goalkeeper Goretztieta.
Beautiful turn there by Converse. See if you can chip it in here. See if he's aware of the time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Paul, any final words?
At the end of regulation, it's the visiting South Tigers 1 and your Washburn Millers 3. Congratulations, gentlemen, on an excellent season. Thank you, South Tigers, for coming to visit with us this evening.
And thanks to Steve Mysteric out there, and the Waltowers, the Bents, the Martins, the Barnhills, Olsons, everybody out there watching tonight. We've had a great time, and we're going to take it out with Atomic Punk, David Lee Roth, and Van Halen.
This one's for Eddie.
This one's for Eddie.